Okay.
We figured it out?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hmm.
How do we start?
Oh boy. It's been a while. It has been a while.
Yes.
So, I'm Lana from Making Waves Healing,
Sophie from Balanced Spirits.
and we're here to just talk to you guys today. Welcome, welcome. From my little office in Airdrie.
Yes. Your little sacred space. It's beautiful. What?
It's a little messy, but that's okay. Yes, so we wanted to come on here and talk to anyone who wants to listen
Yes.
to us, because we just want to have some fun and also tell you how excited we are about some things that are coming up. And yeah, so do you want to start?
Yeah, well, whatever, however it flows. What's our first one? We have Reiki level 1 and 2 that's coming up at the Spirit Within on Main Street.
Yep, and that's the 14th, 15th, so that's next weekend.
Yeah. From 9 to 5 both days. If we finish early, we finish early. But yeah, we wanted to talk about the difference between online and in person. Why we do it, what makes this a little bit different.
Yeah. So there's a lot of courses out there where you can take Reiki online. Usui Reiki doesn't recommend that, doesn't agree with that, and simply because being in person is way more effective when you're getting attunements and learning and being part of the energy that's in the room when you get your attunements and things like that. Not to say distance healing isn't a good thing. It's awesome and it works really well. But I think when you're learning, it's good to be hands-on and be in the room with your teachers, get to know them.
Builds that confidence between you and the team.
That relationships between us and our students.
Oh, absolutely.
So that you don't feel so discombobulated if you're wanting to talk to somebody. You know, hey, they are real. They really were there. They helped us through this and they know the answers. So let's get in touch with them. So I feel like that's just way more important.
And I believe the big thing that makes us a little bit different is we're wanting to build a community together. So when you're done this course, we're not done with you. You're part of our community. We built a group around that as well on Facebook that you can bring up all the questions that you have through your practice and becoming a practitioner if you want to.
Or if you're learning some of the things and trying to repeat them so that they stick and you have trouble with those, you can always reach out and ask us what our thoughts are on how we do it and what it is for you. So there's a lot of difference for me. I don't know. I've never resonated with taking a Reiki class online. Obviously, there's a lot of things online we could take. I don't feel Reiki's one of them.
No, absolutely. There's a lot of other workshops, development and stuff that's really amazing.
Yeah.
Especially when you're that person seeking for a bunch of different modalities for your spiritual growth. And that's okay. Knowledge is power. Then we know what's happening when things start happening within your learning. So,
and every time someone learns Reiki, they're going through a spiritual journey, growth moment, awakening or whatever. And being able to hold space for people and have them near you so you can work with them and see their body language and feel how they're processing things really helps, I think, to get through that process, I guess is the word. I don't know.
Yes.
A lot of that word process, but
process.
Yes. Layers.
And that's okay because we're just being
yeah,
unedited, right?
So, and also Sophie and I have teamed up on so many things.
Yes.
Like we have this dynamic duo thing that's like really super cool.
Absolutely.
We started doing sound healing and energy work at the same time together on one or two or however many people.
Yeah, we're definitely open. We're opening our vision to groups and couples, and especially Valentine's Day is coming up. Hey,
yeah,
and that is something that we're going to offer for couples. It's amazing. It's an amazing way to connect and just amazing modalities put together. Yeah, you just feel so renewed and refreshed and nurtured. I think that's the big thing that we hear from a lot of people. They feel very nurtured by us and how they feel when they come out of it.
Yeah. I also feel like there's a lot of such a variety of things that we do offer all at the same time that it just covers everything so nicely.
It does.
It just everything.
So in a session, what
Mind,
would you
body,
say
spirit,
comes
all the
kind of
things.
forward? Mediumship, sound healing, chanting, energy work, body talk,
singing,
like
so many things.
So many things. It's not just we have to put 2 things, but really it's like the whole slew of our being.
Yep.
Really.
And every session is different. Everyone has different guides and team that they work with. So when we work with them, every session's different.
Yeah.
And who knows? It's always exciting.
Yeah. We think we control the situation, but we don't.
No, we're just there for the ride.
Exactly. We control the booking. The rest is up to them.
Exactly. Speaking of that, I gotta make sure I turn my ringer off or whatever. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, so you can reach out to both Launa and I and just ask about dynamic duo sessions, and we'll get you in.
Yep.
Group wise, couple wise, single, all of that.
Yeah, it's a really unique experience. I haven't been to a session other than like say a Reiki share, which is a whole bunch of different people working on one person at a time.
Which we need to start doing a bit more.
Yeah. So that people can practice after they've taken their classes. Excuse me. But we've also got like we combine our energy for the client or clients at the time, and it's really unique. It's really different and it's really powerful.
Yeah.
The very first one was like, holy.
Yes. It even got attention from like people walking by because it was at an expo, kind of
an outdoor market.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That was our first one. Yeah. That's right. That was the cherry.
It was beautiful though.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. So that really set things in motion.
It did. Absolutely. And that's where we get to the point of collaboration, because really you can do it yourself, of course.
Yeah.
But I find that when you amalgamate so many other modalities together and you collaborate with your team or other healers that are around you, there's greater benefits with that. Your growth, their growth, what they're getting, just multiple energies coming together. It's amazing. You were talking about that the other day about house clearing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's something I've always done solo, and to be able to have done that as a team, it was huge because we got to balance each other, and not that we need validation, but just that extra like, wow, that was powerful. We just cleared something that was really hard to clear for one person. That's why they called us, and it went. Yeah.
Goose pimples. I know.
So
goose pimples. Shall we explain what goose pimples are?
Yes.
Some people don't understand that, right?
Yeah.
They're like, hey, when they say goose pimples, validation from source,
yeah,
where does that come from?
Yeah. So for me, it's like a truth. As soon as I get goosebumps, I know what I've said is true.
It's coming from the heart. Yeah. Coming from, even outside yourself. Yeah.
It's coming from my team saying, yep.
Exactly.
So,
and they're pretty powerful.
Oh, yeah, they are. And not to be scared of. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Learning what that means and how it works for you. Like you may feel tingly, you may feel hot or cold, you may feel ringing in your ears. There's so many different ways to feel spirit. And you just learn to trust those things.
Absolutely.
So once you do, then you're like, oh, that was easy. Okay, gotcha.
And and fear put aside. You're put into a sacred space. You're put in a circle of protection.
That's
like
right.
we're only inviting people, and you're only inviting people that are beneficial to you. That is for the good.
Yep.
And the harm of none. So.
Yep. Yeah. So we're not here to drag up bad things at all or create them or any of that. It's all sacred space.
Exactly.
And even people that come up to us, they give us hugs. We're big huggers.
Yes.
I think for myself, I can speak for myself because that's me. But like growing up, even I realized like people were able to get healing from me without me even doing anything. I just had to hug them. Yeah. And so that seems to be a thing all the time.
It's coming more and more lately. People are just needing touch and hugs and just knowing that they matter.
Yeah.
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 And that connection, that heart to heart, that touch with, body language, body love.
It's pretty powerful stuff. Yeah. Like, especially now where people have had to segregate themselves and not be around others. It's like, nope, no, you're getting a hug.
Exactly.
Even if you're not a hugger, you're going to want one.
Eventually they grow. Look at Genevieve.
I know, right?
She's growing into Huggins.
Right? And Andrea, she already knows, like, I don't even have to ask. She doesn't come into the shop or leave without giving me a hug. She knows the rules. So.
She was one too, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Well, and respectfully so, right? Like hugging is such an exchange of energy, like your heart to heart.
It is.
Like it's a lot of vulnerability.
It's just like she just got into the routine of I need one when she gets there, when she leaves.
Absolutely. Yeah. We can talk about our community too a little bit at the Spirit Within, like what that's all about, why we're there, what we do there.
Yep.
We're much more than a metaphysical store.
We are.
Yeah.
So we run our businesses alongside the Spirit Within. And so when we show up for you, we're there to hold space. We're not there to, maybe you need some tools and we're there to help, sell them to you. But the majority of people just need to have interaction and speak their truth and not be judged for it and be in a safe place that they can just come and be, have a tea with us and get those hugs that are so needed. Like we have our wellness businesses for a reason, because we have the space to offer sessions and exchange energy with other people, and so a lot of people don't know that's what we do over there.
Exactly. So much more than a store.
It is.
Yeah. And it's been around for ages, like
12 years.
12 years now.
Yeah.
So it is our foundation. It's where we are all coming from, and we're supporting the Spirit Within. Leanne Pinnell is an amazing coach, great mentor. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be here without her.
That's right.
Her sparking and triggering
kicking
us.
In the butt.
Kicking in the butt. Yes.
Yeah.
So, and we all get to the point where we're more independent, but we're always going to be part of that foundation, right? There's always growth and evolution, and
yes,
we're in that growth period.
Oh yeah, we are every day. Yep. So yesterday we had a really good time at Connect the Dots. It was at one of our sponsor locations, Good Earth, and so we chatted until closing. We shut them down.
Yeah. So instead of the bars, they're closing down coffee shops.
Next time, maybe I'll ask if I can bring my guitar and do some sound.
Right? Do they even do open mic?
I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Mic. Yeah.
Open mic night? Yeah.
That's what it says. Yeah.
The problem is night part. They close at 5.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
afternoon mic club.
Sunday afternoon, there's nothing wrong with that, having some live music. I should talk to them about that.
Right? Getting out there again.
Yeah.
Because you are about music. You are about empowering yourself through your voice. So. And others.
Yep.
Right.
So as I grow with my energy healing, it's also incorporating the singing again. Had bronchitis for a few weeks now, and I'm back to almost being able to sing normally. So like, so it's definitely part of things.
Yes.
Yeah, music is definitely my world, and it goes so well with energy work, and all the modalities really. It's like, holy. Did we talk about our retreat yet?
No, not yet. We wanted to mention the Reiki because it's coming up next week. So if you do want to be part of that, definitely reach out to Launa and I and get your deposit in or whatever you can and just get there.
We will work with you if you really want to be there. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
So if finances are holding you back, we can work with you. Okay.
Yes.
It's
even after the
awesome.
fact. Even after the fact.
Yep. So we're going to have a full day. Like we're offering breakfast and lunch, and we're going to start early around 9 a.m. out at Ursa Retreat Center.
Oh, yes. Our day retreat.
So exciting.
I know. It's such a beautiful area. Yeah. So like whimsical and right in the forest. As soon as you hit the trees.
It's gorgeous.
There's quite a bit of snow that day, but it's just beautiful.
But it's still going to be winter in February.
That's true.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll have snow, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We're going to have a nice fire.
Yes.
We're going to do some journaling. And we're going to have a sound bath for everybody. It's going to be beautiful.
So who's joining us for the sound bath? Who's doing that whole production?
So we've got our sound sorceress, Melissa from Wild Precious. And we got our lovely plant lady, Andrea. So they're going to do sound bowls for us. And perhaps I'll be singing too.
Yes, very possible.
And then we're going to have a cacao ceremony. And, you know, my husband, being himself, he calls it cat cow. And
cat cow.
I love it because it makes him part of my world more than ever, because he doesn't really get what I do, but he does come along for the ride a little bit.
They accept it in their own way, right? What was the other thing with your broom, or what did he call it?
My soup pot is a cauldron.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And my car is my broom, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is all nice and fixed now.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Oh, I know, right? Yes. So there's a lot of, you know, exchange of things in even a relationship between, you know, the wellness world and the construction world or whatever, right? And so, being able to meet in the middle, that makes things a lot better.
Growth easier.
And you can have fun with it, right?
Absolutely.
Like, who doesn't like a cat cow?
Cat cow.
I've been threatening to get us a little fluffy cow.
Oh my goodness.
Because I think my dog would love a little fluffy cow to play with. I don't know.
That's cute.
Upstairs. Probably not. Okay.
Yes.
And then there's
the retreat again, right? We'll go back to the retreat.
Yeah. So
yeah. In the morning,
meditation.
Yeah, meditation in the morning with some breath work. So then we're gonna build up that creativity and then lead into journaling and scrapbooking kind of thing, creating your own personalized journal. And then we were talking about, and then of course the sound healing session, and as well as the fire ceremony. We're going to, so the main intention is release, right? Being the new year, releasing and then bringing in the intentions that we want for this new year. And a lot about self-love. It's around, you know, I keep bumping this thing. It's around Heart Day. Yes. You know, Valentine's, whatever. So we want to make sure that people are looking at themselves as that love of their life and not just needing someone to be your other half couple. Because that's exhausting, having to depend on somebody else to be your happy love. Yeah. No, so, it's within yourself. And we're going to focus on growing that. That's right. Because your partner should be an extension of your happiness and be there to enjoy it with you, not be the reason you're happy. So learning to love yourself, finding that joy inside you, means whoever's there to enhance your life, perfect. If they're toxic, your vibration will kick them out. You don't even have to do anything. That's right. So exactly. Yeah. So there's so many things, like just choosing you first. Absolutely. Sometimes it's really hard. Okay. And I think a nice little ending to the whole thing, we want to introduce like a recycled gift. So you'd bring, and then also like not a memento, but like a talisman, maybe? No, like a sentiment for the person that's receiving it, like a written kind of sentiment from the heart. Doesn't have to be anything about the recycled gift, but more just for a message, the random person, for their future, for their. So you don't need to know who it is. You're just sending a love energy, written message to someone. Exactly. Just really awesome. And ending with hugs and that exchange. And I think there's going to be some amazing emotions coming from that, and a lot of filling that heart space. Agreed. Yeah. Agreed. Did we want to bring music too? Are you going to be bringing? Yep. I couldn't remember if we decided on that. So around the fire, even. Yeah, around the fire, and also in our, like, we have a covered barn section that we're going to be able to use for meditation and sound bath and stuff like that. So we do have. Can't wait to decorate. I know, right? Oh. We have a speaker that we can use to provide some other music during our sessions and stuff if we feel like. There's even a piano in the main hall. Oh, there is. So if someone feels the need to play piano, such as myself and whoever else wants to, we have access to do that too. So if you have something you want to bring it. It's all about releasing and having fun and not being tied down to a minute-to-minute session. Right. But having opportunity to just be out in nature with others and combine our energy and make it fabulous. I can't remember what they said. Was it 18 acres of property? I think it was. And they have beautiful paths around the property that are accessible, as well as like just well cleared and Yep, everything's accessible. Eventually we may do an overnight one there. We'll see how the first one goes. Yeah.
But so far we've been out there. We've actually seen the place in person. It was a lovely drive out there, and enjoyed it thoroughly. It was like, wow, a little piece of heaven.
Yeah, it was.
It's great.
Getting back out in the country. Yeah.
And
but not even country. Far. It was like woods. Like it didn't even feel like country. We didn't even feel like we were in the prairies. It felt like we were in Bragg Creek.
Yeah.
But gorgeous. Like 20 minutes away or 30 minutes away.
Yep.
From Cochrane. It was cool.
Very cool.
It was another world. It's really cool.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to spending a whole day there.
Me too. Me too.
It's going to be fun. Yeah. And being able to just take that time, quiet time to focus and bring in whatever you need, write it down in your journals. It's going to be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
And then there's future retreats as well that we're working on with Des, one of our partners. And that's going to be a women's retreat in not Bragg Creek.
Sundance Lodge.
That's
right.
Our
plan.
Doing a day excursion on the lake, Barrier Lake there with paddle boarding, and then just a bunch of healing and connection.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like your outdoor wildernessy type of, trappers, tents and teepees, fire pit,
so cool.
Nature campground. Beautiful spot. We got to test that place out last year too. And oh, wow.
Did we have fun?
Wow. Like, holy.
Yeah.
That was something else. So, yeah, bringing in people to enjoy that with. And kind of, show them the ropes and how to be, in nature.
Free. How to just let go and be free. Right. And then we want to do like a communal breakfast.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a weekend retreat. Probably leave on a Friday, come back on a Sunday kind of thing.
Here we go.
We were talking, I know. It's okay. You're getting there.
I'm getting there.
We were talking about if transportation's an issue, there's always carpooling issue or possibilities.
Yes.
Is what I meant to say.
Most people are coming from the Calgary, Airdrie area.
Yeah.
And if you need a ride, I'm sure we can figure it out.
Absolutely.
So we got to wait till February to get our name in for what spot we want. So
we're not open yet.
Stay tuned. We will be coming up with details.
Yes.
Hopefully July is where we're at. So keep that month wide open for us. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I love it.
It's going to be so much fun.
And what else is coming up? So I have a macrame workshop coming up. Well, actually before that, I have a tuning fork workshop on the 16th of January.
Yeah.
And that I'm just doing a quick intro again for people who have missed it in the past. And I'm also including just a little extra on how to clear your chakras and just realign them with tuning forks, with frequency, which is super, super simple. It's unbelievably simple. We complicate things. So,
well, I'll throw one in before you already went past it.
What's
anyway,
that?
On the 20th.
The 20th. Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Yes.
On the 20th. No. Cancel that one.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. But on the 20th, I'm going to be partnering up with Sarah Connolly. And we're going to be doing a sacred sound immersion night. So that's a Friday, which I think will be really good.
Yes.
And of course, the new moon is the next night. So there might be a sound bath.
Oh, back to back.
Back to back.
Oh,
but it's not
good.
Like the sacred sound immersion is not a sound bath.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally different.
So it's going to be super cool. And I hope you can be there too.
Yes. I will be there.
Because
I don't think I have anything on the 20th. So
okay. Yeah. Because we're going to be singing our little hearts out. It's going to be great. There's also going to be some sound bowls there too. However, a lot of it's going to be just freelance. Is that the word? I don't know. Go for it.
Impromptu.
Yeah. It's just going to be letting your voice out. Again,
non-lyrical.
No lyrics.
Yeah.
You don't even have to sing. I think just the combination of what we're giving you is going to be a huge healing benefit. You don't even need to use your voice in this instance. It's all about the frequencies.
That's right.
And if there's a flute, maybe.
Oh, geez.
Maybe. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a first of hopefully many different ways that we can get out there with vocal frequency healing.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we've got a really cool playlist that we just throw on, and then you just sing your hearts out, and we
Even
can
your
crank it
drum,
up.
actually.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
the
my
flute
drum.
is very limited to, because it's an F sharp.
Mm,
It doesn't fit with a lot of keys, right?
yeah,
It's a little not out of key, but it's
a
almost
different
with
key.
its own. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a drum can totally work.
Mhm.
It's with other sounds. It's a little harder for it to integrate.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna have my drum there. So
I'm like,
we'll
I
have
could
that.
totally do that.
Yay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm, super excited because I think
Mhm.
that's more my niche is the sound healing through my voice.
Yes.
And obviously the energy healing that goes with that. And collaborating with all the people that we can find, because that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
you're interested, reach out,
Yeah.
say, hey, Sophie, Launa, like, I'd love to be in your next one, or let's collaborate and do this. Like, I have this vision. What do you think?
That's right.
Don't be shy. Like, we're here to collaborate. We're here to help heal and help as many people as we can.
Yes. And the more practice we get, the better we get.
Yes. See,
Just
I'm even better on
loose.
camera now.
Ha! Yes.
A lot more fluid. What time was that again? Did you say?
Well, the 20th is 7 to 9.
7 to 9.
And that's also at the Spirit Within on Main Street.
Perfect.
And yeah, it may go a little later than 9. That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
But that's okay. And one of these days, we're going to try and do live broadcasting from our events.
Right. Yes. And open it up to like worldwide. Really. So everybody can experience it.
Because when we have something later in the evening, it is available more so for people across the ocean too.
Well, moms at home too. Like, I think
and people who can't get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
there's
a lot of times where people can come on there if they have, some quiet time.
Exactly.
So hopefully we can figure that out.
Yeah, absolutely. We will. We will.
Yes.
We just got to do some test runs, I think, and then we'll get it together.
Yep.
I want to make sure our audio is good and not like people paying and then they don't even have audio. That would be horrible. I'd feel so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is kind of a test run on this system because it's been a while since I've used it.
But it's awesome. It's very easy.
It is very easy. And, next time you see us, you'll probably see some new banners and stuff because I'll have to change those up as well. And just making this more accessible to people. Again, the Reiki training in person, yes, but a lot of things people just can't be there and we want them to be with us. So there's lots of ways to connect with us.
Yes.
We've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. Now I'm going to have Twitch. Jeez.
Yeah. Twitch is going to be an interesting one, though. It's going to be our child side, our inner child.
Yeah. So Twitch, you might even see this video there because I got it set up and I can upload or something.
Oh, okay. Right on.
I haven't figured it out yet.
Why not? Then we might use our beautiful voices.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. And help heal through our voices. Okay.
We're going to keep it PG.
Yeah.
I think.
PG. PG-13
or less.
Maybe? Yeah.
General. Because we're rebels like that. That's how we roll.
Yes.
So hopefully we don't slip up and say something we shouldn't. But whatever.
It is what it is. We're trying to be more authentic and just less robotic. And
that's right.
Yeah. Like performing. We're not performing.
Perfection.
Yeah. Just want to be us.
Yep.
We just want you guys to see who we are.
That's right.
Yeah. And relate and connect.
Yes.
So yes, the macrame too. So that was, 23rd. What did I say? The 23rd.
Yeah.
So the tuning fork one is the 16th of January from 5 to 7. And that's what I was saying with the little intro to both biofield and on body, and then a little slipped in chakra balancing.
Okay.
And then the 23rd of January from 5:30 to 7 is, or it could be 5 to 7. Let's just say 5. If you come early, then that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't like the late part.
Oh, you'll be there early anyway.
Setting up for it. So, and that one, is macrame learning to do. I didn't even bring any with me. Isn't that horrible?
I don't have one handy either.
I know. Necklaces, keychain, crystal hanger,
Crystal hanger is like for your car.
Yeah.
Just
So you can do like a chakra hanger or like a 1 or 2 crystal. Keep you kind of balanced in your car and energies. Yeah, really cool actually. And then what was I going to say? And then you can get the crystals from the shop. That will be covered. I'm going to end up paying for the crystals, and all supplies will be supplied. And all we need is you and fun and good conversation. Yeah. And just connections is what I'm going for. Connections, women, men, everyone, right? Like we're very inclusive.
We are. So we make the best of what we got.
Yeah.
And we're just going to carry on one day at a time.
Yes.
And help as many people as we can. That's how we roll.
Exactly. And I've learned a few other techniques, so it's good. I can show basic and I can show more complicated. So it'll work the way you want. And then we have our master's training as well, which we did fill a bit.
Right.
Yeah, our Reiki. Yes. So we do have a few spots left.
Yep.
Not many, but we have a few.
Yep.
Because we have our last class that some of them have dedicated themselves to going master. Yeah.
That's February 4th and 5th. Full days again, a weekend. And it's, required to obviously have been trained in Usui Reiki level 1 and 2 before you even consider getting your 3 in master level. And
so definitely like having, not an interview, but having, what do you call it?
Conversation about your energy healing journey, and
make sure that it's the right fit as well, that they're ready.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing. We don't want to help anyone because we want to make sure you're ready.
Yeah. It's important to be in a place where you do want to teach others, but you have to remember that you have to know how to teach others too. Not everybody wants to do that. That's fine.
Exactly.
Right? But becoming a master, it gives you an option to be able to help other people awaken, which is so rewarding.
Yes. It brings it to another level of energy too, and healing.
Yeah.
It was just, total other level.
Yeah. So if it's been a while since you took Reiki, I would recommend redoing your level 1 and 2. We can offer refresher courses if you've already taken it.
Yeah.
And we can do that at a discounted rate. I figure that would be accessible
absolutely.
And worth it.
Yeah.
Like it's really important to be at a place where you understand what your energy does. And
see, and how many different people did you get training from? So sometimes you don't connect with certain teachers, and then you find teachers down the road that are like, wow, they're the ones that really ignited that passion, right? So there's times you're taking it over.
That's right. Like I've redone mine a few times just for the sake of renewal and refresh. Get your attunements again. It feels good, you just want to get that boost and carry on again. So I don't think you can ever learn enough. It's just always learning. Every day. Everything. Yeah. So there's a lot of ways that you can find us, because we hang out at the Spirit Within on Main Street and on the East Side regularly,
Tuesday to Saturday. Out most days.
I'm usually around on Tuesdays at West, some Wednesdays on West, and then I'm at East on Thursdays now for a while. I'm gonna try that out just to get a little more vitamin D, just to give people options to see me as well, because I know a lot of people aren't able to get to the Main Street location. Sometimes that's nice to have that little switch up. So so we're just doing a little change around, and
that was just our workshops. Like we have so many other things that are coming up, like our sound baths that are every new moon and full moon. We went through an amazing full moon sound bath. It was so emotional and amazing. And of course it was our beautiful Andrea and Melissa and Tessa that did a big astrology forecast and just amazing energies.
Buckle up, people.
Yeah, exactly. We're in for a ride. Absolutely, right?
Slow and steady, though.
Slow and steady. Yeah, January is going to go a bit slow, unfortunately, but that's okay.
It's coming. It's coming. You don't need to rush it. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah. So those ones, yeah. So full moon and new moons all the time. They have them on the full moons and new moons. Do they switch days sometimes? I heard.
If it's a day before or after, it's okay. It just depends on scheduling.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just depends on when everyone's available. But they haven't really missed more than one, I think, the last 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So, pretty guaranteed. It just doesn't pop up on our feed very long in advance.
Yes.
So just know if it's a new moon or a full moon, there's probably one. You can always call the shop and ask us. We can let you know the details.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And other workshops, just check our Facebook page, The Spirit Within, our personal pages, Making Waves Healing, Balanced Spirit. And like you said, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. Oh my God.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Twitch.
And then Twitch. Yeah. We got different handles on that one because it's kind of a separate entity.
It's going to be fun. And, you know, we're going to have our businesses tagged on there. Not vice versa, I think is how we talked about it. We're just going to keep that as a separate fun thing to do, but also to be able to tell people about what we actually do for like our businesses.
Yes. So. And soon to come to some excursions that we've been planning. We're so excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Great.
So how did we express it? Like it's gonna be 3 of us so far. Yeah.
We might end up needing a van like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo van.
Scooby-Doo. We want to go on little road trips and excursions and just follow our intuition on where we should go, and what we're gonna find is gonna be a mystery and fun.
Kind of like dowsing rods, but using our modalities.
Or geocaching, but for intuitives.
Yeah. Ghost hunter or revealing history.
Nobody needs a Halloween season to have fun like this year round.
All year round.
So there's lots of phenomena around energy. The veil's thin right now just because of the shift in energy and the vibration and all that stuff.
Well, golden age frequency you were talking about the other day, right?
Yeah. So golden age frequency has come up a lot in my world lately, and it's something that is raising everybody up. So when you have that opportunity to increase your vibration, you can call that out for anything: your food, your clothes, your water, your equipment, whatever, your body, everything, to be able to raise your vibration and what you're ingesting and what you're doing and your situations, everything.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be any specific anything to do that. It's just your intention.
Yes. And know that you're not alone. You're not crazy. There's huge shifts going on. And you need to find your community.
Yes.
It gets to the point where you need to find your community.
We might have one. Just
saying.
There's a lot of us. And we're all awesome. So you can't lose, really.
Yeah. Not at all.
No. I mean, a lot of us you might not see in person very often, but there is a big team that I think we got over 40 of us now.
Yeah.
It's really amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
And we're working on, kind of amalgamating all of us together. So it's coming. It's a process. It's growing pains of getting people together.
Yeah.
We can call it herding cats, right?
And we're brainstorming some ideas on what we want to do once we can corral all of us in and make some magic happen together. Because it's so much bigger and better when we're together.
Yes.
It's so much fun.
So much more fun.
Yeah.
Like this. So much more fun than doing it by yourself, right?
Oh, let's look at me or look at
So
you.
we need to figure out if I'm at home and we're both like creative and want to get online, we should be able to
see this little button right there?
Where?
Right there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if I invite you with a link, this is how it works, people. StreamYard. It's cool.
Yes.
You send a link to the people that you want to invite to your show. And then all they got to do, see, it's a little invite button down here. See?
Okay.
So I would send that to your email, probably. Yep. And you would get the little link and you would open it just like you would on any other platform. And then I would allow you into the room and then we boop on the screen.
Okay. So we have no limitations.
No, really? We just haven't got around to it.
Yeah. Technology. There's so many. There's so many.
And every time I pack up my studio and take it to the shop,
it doesn't happen.
But it will eventually. So
I
might have to just keep my office clean and have people come here.
Right. Or don't have to. Look.
Or we can do it on links.
Yeah. My house, your house, doesn't matter. We gotta step forward and Yeah. Out of our way.
I've been wanting to do this StreamYard thing for a while because it's been a little bit.
Yeah, it has been.
Last fall, I think, is the last one I did.
But you've been doing podcasts.
I've been doing podcasts. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. So, I guess we're busy.
Yeah, we are a little bit.
I decided it'd be fun to start a podcast. So, Making Waves Healing podcast on Spotify.
Yes.
It's got some interesting things. More people soon than just me.
Yes.
I got one interview on there with Julie so far, and more to come.
That was so funny.
It was. And I mean, this might even be a podcast. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Because we could totally upload this. And I just got to figure out a way to do a video because Anchor doesn't do videos.
Or could you just take the audio?
Yeah, I can. There's a way to do that too.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, we'll figure it out. And you'll probably see this on the podcast. And I'll just get a screenshot of us cuties right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One sec. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Embrace the weirdness. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. That is so true, though. That is so true.
Right?
Life is fun.
It is.
We complicate it. Yeah.
So yeah. So next time you might see little boxes like this with more than me.
Yes.
It'll be great. We'll have like everybody in their little nestles.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Little homes.
Sometimes it can be a little chaotic, though. Everybody talking at once. Can you like mute them?
Yes, probably. I mean, I don't want to get full up like the Brady Bunch.
Yes,
that could be a little bit too much.
Funny.
But if we have like 3 or 4 of us at a time, I think that's doable.
Oh yeah.
You know, take turns, have a conversation. I have no idea how long we've been talking.
I think we're
it
like
doesn't
43 minutes. No,
there's no timer. I can't see it.
That's okay. I hope you guys have been enjoying our conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that you tuned in and more of these to come. Absolutely.
Yeah, we definitely this is somewhere where we can branch out and have more fun.
Absolutely.
And reach more people because it's kind of hard when there's not a lot of people around.
No.
Or, so when we want to reach out to more than just our backyard, this is the way we do it online.
Yes.
So we are getting more familiar, more comfortable on this thing because that's where it's at, people.
Exactly. That's the future. Online courses too. We're working on that. We're looking at some platforms we're learning. Apparently there's like university courses that, people go to university to do these things. I'm sorry. So it's a learning process. It's a learning process and there's growing pains.
But just know that we are working on some really amazing stuff.
Yes.
And so could be a month or 2 or longer until we get it done. But it's coming. There's stuff coming. So don't feel like you're going to be out in the dark. We're going to keep up with this. We're going to keep going. I'm actually surprised that I've done a podcast for as many weeks as I have. So
I'm proud of you.
I've done 6 episodes. Woohoo!
Yes, good.
So I'm sticking with that. And this is part of that.
Yes.
So being able to share this with my peeps.
Absolutely.
That's what it's about.
And we need to build that wellness center, the learning center, bring that to the store. That aspect needs to really blossom too. That you guys know that we do those things.
Right.
Yeah. That we offer sessions and all of that stuff. It's important. The wellness is so important right now.
So a lot of people that come down to our shop and they're like, we've never been here before. And so we just want to be, putting ourselves out there a little bit more, having some awareness, know that there is this massive community that people don't even realize is right there.
Yes.
To be able to hold their hand and help them through this. So very exciting. Very exciting.
Absolutely. Oh, shoot. We got tea night coming. Friday the 13th.
Yes. That's
tea
this
night.
Friday.
It is.
Woo!
Dang. We got a busy weekend.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
So that's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Some creativity and I think sound bath as well. There's always someone that supports us with some food and our sponsors the food, and it'll be amazing just to get the teens to just be and a place for them to take off their masks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just come hang out with us for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We made it 2.5 hours because 2 hours just wasn't enough.
Just not enough.
And we wanted to make sure that the parents weren't getting there too early and that they could just be done and go home.
Yes.
So yeah, we stretched it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a school night this time.
No, it isn't.
So
it's been school nights.
Well, yeah, it's like Wednesday or
that.
whatever night.
Oh shoot! No wonder.
So this is a Friday.
Yeah.
So they can stay out a little later and have some fun with us adults.
Yes.
And do a craft, have some sound healing, and just be able to be.
Yeah.
Just hang out and be.
Exactly.
Talk with us and let things out.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it.
I remember having that kind of place until they shut it down. We had like a teen center, and then I guess the funding kind of broke through and lost that when I was like 14.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like pivotal years.
Right when
like when you're 14, you need those places.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to be able to offer that to teens. Really, it's important.
Yeah,
keeps them out of trouble too.
Just yeah. So there's a lot of people that feel like they don't have anywhere else to go, and we do have a volunteer program at the shop too. We have tons of youth that come in and just want to hang out or learn by osmosis, just be part of what we're doing because it's fun.
Exactly,
and they know it, they feel it, and it's somewhere they can go and have fun and not get into trouble, and still be themselves.
Absolutely.
So that's really rewarding too.
I love that we're part of that. Really,
it's amazing. It took me a bit because like my kids are older.
Oh yeah,
and even my kids being a bit older aren't that much older than a lot of the kids that do come in, but they're just like not the same at all.
No.
And not saying my kids are mature at all. Like that's not what I'm saying. But I just I grew up with boys. I don't get teenage girls except for what I used to feel like, and I'm like not everyone feels that way.
Everybody's different.
So for me it's been great, because I'm starting to open up my inner child too and play more, because it's like, oh, this is fun, I can actually have fun with these guys, I can relate. I'm not that old. Even if I was that old, I still have that inner child that makes me as old as I feel.
Absolutely.
So I think that's the best part. It's like it's an awakening for us who get programmed through all these years, and then you're like, oh, I can go have fun and just be. What?
I know,
that's amazing.
And our teens and youth are just so much more awakened
than
we were
ever
even.
Maybe even now.
So it's pretty cool. So to kind of nourish that is so important. So important.
Yep. So a lot of us didn't have that nourishment for those types of things. Like obviously we had things growing up, and that's how we got to be here and we're still alive. Great.
Exactly.
But there's certain aspects of who we are that were never talked about or, entertained at all, because we just didn't feel we could share. Maybe.
Yeah. Different generation.
Yep. Different expectations, and now it's more open to be yourself and just explore and see where that leads you.
Absolutely.
And I love that. So so hopefully people can start feeling more childlike,
right? It's important,
and get back to those basics of renewing who you are and loving who you are,
because life is fun.
It can be.
It can be very fun.
Some days it may not feel like it, and we just want to make sure that we bring that light to people, because sometimes they need it right now.
That's right. You can feel it.
Yeah, you can. And so it's important that we take our own self-care. Listen to the universe and don't fall down in your kitchen. Who did that? I did that. But I'm learning too. Still.
Yes.
The universe is telling me slow down. Then I should just listen.
Healers need to heal.
Less.
Healers need to heal too.
Yeah.
Ongoing process.
Oh.
Even when we think we're like, okay, I thought I dealt with you, but I guess not.
Cuckoo. Surprise. Yeah. It's just a reminder, like all of us need help. All of us need healing. All of us need some guidance sometimes, and nobody knows everything.
You are not alone.
That's right.
I'm practicing.
Ooh.
I don't know if I would have picked up that one.
No.
Right? Oh my goodness. So many things out there.
Oh my goodness. We are so naive, it's not even funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're looking at different avenues to reach people. Like,
Mhm.
we're not going to stick to the norms. We want to be different. We want to be authentic. We want to be out
Yes.
there so people can just be with us. We don't have to be selling something. We don't have to be, you know, anything.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. Like,
That's right. And you know what? The most important part,
Mm.
we may think we know what you want,
right.
but really you
No
don't.
clue.
So, right? You guys need to tell us what you need.
Mhm.
What can we help you with? What can we
Mhm.
create? Because we are in create mode.
We are.
So just tell us your ideas, even
Yeah.
down below, right? Because
Yep.
it's going to be comment area.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Tell us what you guys need. Like, we
Mhm.
need to know this so that we can develop these modules and programs and workshops
Yeah.
all to you.
That's right. Yeah, we don't want to be, you know, sending something out you already know, or something that may be way beyond what you need to know right now. Maybe you're just beginning and you have no clue where to start.
Yeah.
Like, let us know where you're at and we'll try and work around that, because
Yeah.
we want to help you on your journey wherever you're at.
Absolutely.
Doesn't mean we're any better or worse than you. We're just at a different space and a different remembering level
Exactly.
of what we do. So
yeah.
You all have gifts. Everyone has gifts.
does.
We're just trying to bring them out.
Yeah.
And share them.
Exactly. And just derive that deeper communication, deeper community, just to get a little more within ourselves. And it's okay.
Yep.
It's not selfish.
No, it's not.
To go in and be about yourself a little bit. I know for years, like being a mom, I lost myself. So I can relate with that as well. If you need to reach out and ask, what did you do? Like, I feel so lost. I've lost myself, my identity. I'm just mom, cook, clean, kids, pick up, drop off, right? Like, there's just so much to it that we understand. We totally understand.
Yep. And, you know, life with us doesn't have to be boring.
No.
Like, we have a quirky side.
Yes.
Some people see it now. Some people are like, okay. But like, I feel like dad jokes are mislabeled because they're not just for dads.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I got that from my grandfather and my dad. So, I mean, yes, but I'm not a dad.
Yeah.
So, or a dude.
We got that male and female energy, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, we
get
do.
that.
We all have that balance in us.
Yes.
So I guess it can be a tangent. Oh, yeah. I know there's going to be more fun to be had.
Absolutely. So stay
more
tuned.
people to include in this madness.
Yes. Absolutely.
So that you can meet all of us.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, I will hunt them all down and get them on here.
Yeah.
Because that's what we need to do. Share each other's lives, our stories, how we can help, or just listen to us for something fun to do.
Right.
That's okay too.
Absolutely.
You know, if it's something that lifts you up, great. We've done our job. Yeah. So maybe we should close in a little bit. Are you telling me to shut it off now?
Maybe.
Okay. Well,
we have been
thank
on
you
for
all
a
for
while.
watching so much.
Yes.
And again, if you
pleasure.
have any questions, you want to reach out, check our Facebook pages. That's basically where you'll find all of our events. And, you know, we have inboxes, we have emails, we have texts, we have all the things. Yeah. So we're not hard to find. If you want to send us a message, we are there for you. All right.
100%. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Take care.
Much love.